everyone, welcome to the channel Knowledge Star, continuous knowledge excellence. My name is Anshika Gaur. This video is all about why professional communication is important, which will be explained by Miss Richa Bathla, ex-Cambridge University Press and Assessment India, International Exchange Program, trainer, motivational speaker, PT coach and entrepreneur. So have a look.
Then important to stand out. Why is it important? Why are we talking about professional communication? Why people have gathered today? Why people have devoted their time, their money, their efforts to be a part of this communication? Because it is important to stand out. If a person wants to be distinct from others, if a person wants to be smarter, if a person wants to be noticed by others, that why do we choose a leader? How do we choose a leader? If there are 10 people working on the same role, how do we choose a leader? If they're doing the same thing, everything is same about them. But then there is something which is distinct about that one person who is expected to be a leader or a manager of that team because he stands out. So as you will polish your professional communication, as you would start working on it day by day, every time, just 5 minutes a day or 10 minutes a day, you will notice that you are standing out. And this is not only benefiting you while you are discussing with your colleagues or clients, it will also benefit you in your non-working environment space. When you're going out, meeting your friends, sitting with your family, it will become a tune of your body. And that is why it is important. Yeah. So that's how, if you want to stand out, if you want to lead others, it is very important that you build up your communication or professional communication. Effective management of resources. Now, this is specifically for people who are working, who are currently working. And it is equally important for MBAs, students who are pursuing their management degrees. Students who are pursuing management degrees or the people who are working in the organization, what is expected the most from them is the resource management, effective management of resources. Every organization, how large, how small, has limitations to resources. And resources could be any. It means your physical resource, means the tools, equipment, what all stationaries that you require, the physical resource. It includes your financial resources, which has a major role to play, the budgets. Every particular event, discussion, meeting, vertical has a budget that, okay, this is what we are expected to spend, not beyond that. And also towards the people as a resource. HR is meant for that. So there is a limitation, always a limitation. When we have professional communication in place, we become smarter in the work execution. How? Many things. Just one example I'm picking up, brevity in communication. When you start working on your communication skills, how to conduct yourself professionally, gradually you will notice there is a brevity in your communication, which means you become very brief and concise in speaking big things. When we were a kid, and something happened to us, and we have to share the incident with our teacher or with our parents, we will just talk about one incident in so much of detail. And parents used to love that thing, that, okay, my kid expresses it. Today, he had an ice cream. And the way he was sharing with me that there was a friend of mine who came to the class, today was her birthday, she bought ice creams for everybody, and I got an orange bar for me, I ate it, it is so delicious. That was for a child to elaborate, and we all love it. As we grow, whether we are a student and more when we are in a profession, people have less time with them, and we have to communicate big things in less time. How can we bring those important words right in place so that we save time, we are brief, and people are happy to hear? If today I speak the same language as I talk about the kid just now, the example of an ice cream, my boss don't have time to discuss. My boss has no time to listen to me in my storytelling format. It is required when I'm giving a speech to a customer to sell my product, but not in my internal day-to-day communication. Nobody has time. So one of the effective way, as I said, when you will be working professionally or on your professional communication, brevity will come naturally in you. And when the brevity in communication, the briefness in communication comes in, you are able to manage your time well. If I spend 15 minutes in discussing one story with one person and I do 20 such meetings, 20 into 15, 300 minutes are lost just in telling that thing. And if I bring that 1 minute, 2 minute brevity, and how can I do a group discussion rather than one on one all the time, it will save a lot of time. And this time can be utilized in some other format to do something more productive. So I'm just citing one example to you here that how effective management of resources can be impacted just by professional communication. For our own growth and promotions, professional communication is very important. As I said, leaders, how can you be a leader in your organization? How can you grab a next promotion? How can you switch industries? How can you switch companies and get a hike in your salary? How can you be placed after your institutional degree program or a diploma program in one of the reputed organization? How can you get a good negotiation power while you are sitting for your interview, that this is what I want? This all is something where your professional communication plays a very important role.
I hope you like this video. Here I would like to give you an important information that Nanoscience and Technology Consortium organize the nanotechnology workshops on very interesting topics. Also, I would like to tell you about the initiatives of NSTC, in which you can also be a part of joint product development, research projects, consultancy services, nanomaterials for your research projects, training programs or customized training programs, workshops or customized workshops. So that's all. If you want to see these type of videos, then please do comment. We will definitely reach out to you. Subscribe to the channel Knowledge Star and hit the bell icon to never ever miss an update. Thank you.
For more updates, subscribe to our channel, click the links shown on the screen to stay connected.